Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and today I'm going to show you 3 overlooked inventories that you're not using enough. I mean, you could say they're secret inventories because a lot of people don't even know these inventories exist in the game. So hit that like button if this informed you and you're really interested. You're loving No Man's Sky with the brand new Waypoint update. So the first inventory that a lot of people just overlook, almost nobody uses, is the nutrient processor inventory. So you can make a nutrient processor. It is just basically like a refiner to cook food, right? Well, a lot of people don't know there's an actual inventory in the nutrient processor. So let's put mine down right here. So this is one I can just carry in my inventory. It takes up 1 slot in your inventory, right? But when you go in there, you see right down at the bottom, it says access ingredient storage. And look at that. There's 50 slots in here now. It used to be only 12 or I think 15. They bumped it up to 50 slots in the newest update, the 4.0 update. And you can put anything that's a food. So it is limited to only food. I mean, you can put like carbon if you want to put that in there. But all of your food items, you can just slap in there. So look at all the stuff that I have that I don't have to put in my general inventory. It doesn't have to clutter up all my other inventories. I could just slap it in here. And then, I mean, you just let it go. Now let's pick it up. So this 1 slot right here, and it stays in there forever. So you don't have to worry about, oh, it's going to disappear or it's going to break or something like that. I can, put it back down. Go back in there, and all of it's still in there. So as long as you don't destroy your nutrient processor, you have an extra 50 slots just for your food, which is amazing. So you don't have to carry that in your general inventory or your cargo right now. The other one that a lot of people overlook is the Exocraft inventory. So you can call in your Exocraft. You can call in any Exocraft right now. So anything you own and you've built. Let's do my roamer. Now, if you go to your Exocraft tab, look at all this space. It was just updated with the 4.0 update. So before, we just had this room. This little, this little area was all we had before. Now, we have a whole cargo area to fill up with inventory. And you don't even have to, it's the same thing as the nutrient processor. You slap something in here. Like, let me throw in these subatomic regulators in my roamer, right? And then, hey, you know what? Later on, I'm like, I don't want the roamer. I actually want my mech to come down, right? Get in my mech. We're good to go. And I have a whole different inventory in here. All of your Exocraft have separate inventories, and they're gigantic now. And then I'm like, oh, well, I need my subatomic regulators. Let's go back to my roamer. Grab that thing. Look at that. Boom. And just throw it back in my suit, and you're good to go. So you can use that for storage. Like anything you want to store, you can do that. And then the last inventory that a lot of people don't think about is your storage. Technically, you're a safe storage on your bases. So you can make these cool, like, little storage containers, right? Look at how big they are now. They used to be 25. Now they're 50. Again, they got upgraded with the 4.0 update in No Man's Sky. So there's a ton more room. And the better part is you don't have to come back to your base every single time. What you need to do is if you build them on your freighter, you can just call in your freighter. So if I call in my freighter right here. So there's my freighter. I just called it in there. Now if I go to my freighter tab, your freighter, as long as you build your storage containers on your freighter, they will be there. So I have them built on my freighter because that's basically your moving base is your freighter. So now look at it. I have all these different inventory tabs. I got my fireworks. I have high value add. I have all the different storage containers are on my freighter. So I have access to all my storage containers wherever I go. All I have to do is call in my freighter. It is so freaking amazing. And you can store so much in there. Each one of those, look at that. Each one of these has 50 slots in it. Every single one of them. And you can make up to 10 storage containers, which is crazy. So that's what? 10 times, that's 500 items you can store in all of your storage containers. So freaking awesome, you guys. So hopefully this helped you out with storage or your extra inventory that people aren't using. If it did, hit that like button for me, and I will see you guys in the next video.